Hello, beautiful people. Here we have some beautiful necklaces that, believe it or not, even if they look so different, they are made with exactly the same technique, just using different beads. The technique I've used is a St. Petersburg chain that has some beads as embellishment on one of the sides. Okay, let's see how we create this necklace. As you can see, the necklaces have a V shape, so I have started from the middle. I left some tail and have done one side and then the other side. I have used 11 O's mainly, and then the beads of choice. 4mm bicones, or these are some acrylic flowers. Very beautiful. I'm very pleased with how they integrated into the design. So for our St. Petersburg chain, we pick up 2, 4, 6, leave a tail, and we should have a stopper bead as well. Let's start with that one. Let's start with the middle of the chain, and the central bead I will use it as a stopper bead. So we pick up the bead and go back up, and this would be the central bead with some tail. And now we continue with our regular St. Petersburg 2, 4, 6 seed beads. Skip 2, go back down the next 2, and here, if you want to have this design, you can add the turning back bead as a different color. Let's do just that. So we have a contrast color. We go back down 3, and now with another contrast color up 2. And now we pick up 1, 2, 3, 4 seed beads, drop the seed beads, skip the last 2, go back up the next 2, pick up 1 contrast seed bead and go down 3, another contrast seed bead, go back up 2. Okay, and this is our stitch. Here I have placed in between the bicones 1, 2, 3 stitches. So let's make another one. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Skip 2, back down, up 2, add the contrast, down 3, add the contrast, up 2. Okay, and now we have one, 2 and 3. Let's see how we add a bicone. Let's have one bicone here. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Drop the beads, skip the last 2, up the next 2, and here when is to go up 1, we add 1 for the design, and then we add 1 seed bead, bicone seed bead for the side embellishment. So here we have seed bead, the one that belongs to the design, and this is the embellishment. We skip 1 seed bead, the last one, go through the bicone and the seed bead of the bicone, and then we connect with the seed bead from the design from the other side, from the opposite side. So we make a circle with this extension around, see, around the seed bead from the design, and then we connect with the 2, and this way we make sure that the embellishment drops down. Okay, so this is how we continue. So we continue with 3 more in between. You can decide to go for 4, 5, 6, whatever you like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop the beads, skip 2, go from bottom up, pick up the contrast, go down 3, pick up the contrast, go up 2. So here we have the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 2, up 2, add the contrast, down 3, add the contrast, up 2, see, and another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 2, up 2, contrast down 3, contrast up 2, and here we have 1, 2, 3, so it's time for our embellishment to add on this step. 1, 2, 3, 4. The embellishment, we always add it on the up phase. Contrast down 3. And here we pick up 1 contrast for the St. Petersburg. Then a sequence of seed bead, bicone, seed bead. Skip the last seed bead, go through the bicone, go through the seed bead after the bicone, and here we go from the other direction, right? That's very important. And now up 2. Okay, and you continue with the length that you need. Now let's see how we proceed on the other side of on the other half. So here I pick up, I consider this one to be my stopper bead, and is like creating from start another sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I drop them, skip 2, up 2, and here we have the contrast down 3, okay, contrast up 2. And here we can continue with the usual step, but we need to connect these 2 strands to make sure that the necklace has some stability. And for this I go down 4, and then up the 4 seed beads from the half we've already beaded, and then again down 4, or maybe down 3, so we connect basically every single bead, and then we connect from the 3 up, and maybe now we go down 2, thread to the right up 2, and now we are quite sure that this is a strong connection here in the middle, so the necklace has stability. And now let's see how we continue the other side. The threads are quite tangled here. Okay. So to continue, we need our thread to come up. So we go one down. And now comes one up. And this is the point where we just continue adding the usual. So 4 beads, drop the beads, skip 2, up 2, contrast, down 3, contrast, up 2, and here we already have 2 steps. We need one more, and we can add one bicone. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 up, and now at this step we add 2, 3, 4 the bicone embellishment, skip 2, up 2, the contrast, down 3, and now we are using the same. See how the V is shaped. Another bicone. So we have one contrast for the St. Petersburg chain, one seed bead, bicone seed bead, back up, and create the circle around the seed bead. Okay, and now up 2. Yeah. So this is how we create this design. And to have this one, the only thing we do is that we replace the bicone with an acrylic flower. That's all. That's all the difference. And we are not using here the contrast, even if we could have. Okay, I hope you like this design. It's very beautiful, very beautiful. And thank you for watching. See you with our next tutorial. Ciao, ciao.